Alright, so this is called My Immortal, and it's dubbed the worst fan fiction ever. Chapter 1. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementio Ravenway, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. And if you don't know who she is, to get the hell out of here. Oh. I'm not related to Gerald Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony!" shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call and I had to go away. XXXXXXXXXXXX. Chapter 2. XXXXXXXXXXXXX. Not kidding, it actually says that. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining and again, and I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black and ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took out my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings on my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, "And Raven, this is you," woke up and grinned at me. She flicked her long, waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black step with foundation and black eyeliner. "Oh my god, I saw you talking to Drake Malfoy yesterday," she said excitedly. "Yeah, so?" I said, blushing. "Do you like Draco?" she asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room into the Great Hall. "No, I so fucking don't," I shouted. "Yeah, right," she explained. Just then Draco walked up to me. "Hey," he said. "Hi," I replied words. "Guess what?" he said. "What?" I asked. "Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade," he told me. "Oh my fucking god," I screamed. "I love GC. They're my favorite band, besides MCR. "Well, do you want to go with me?" he asked. I gasped. Chapter 3. Stop flaming the stories, preps. Okay. Otherwise, this is side comments she puts in during the story. Thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own or diss or the lyrics for XXXXXXXXXXX. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mid-dress with all the corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little bit depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some wait, she's a vampire. Vampires don't bleed. What is this? No. I painted my black nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some I put a hand up for that. So I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. A lot for cool boys were it okay. "Hi, Draco," I said in a depressed voice. "Hey, Ebony," he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666 in front of the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. I smoke drugs. All of them. Heroin, I smoke it. Crack, I smoke it. I smoke it. When we got there, we both hopped onto the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. "You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, saying, Joel, I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with the amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we marched to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arms around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. That night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. He drove the car into the Forbidden Forest! Chapter 4. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is N.O.B., not Mary. So, okay, Draco is so in love with her. That is he acting different. They know each other before, okay? XXXXXX666XXXXX. Draco! Oh, Draco! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then just as Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me, and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top, and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra, and he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh! Ah! 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere. My pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was... Dumbledore! Chapter 5. XXX66XX. Dumbledore Maiden, Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snake and Professor McGonagall. McGonagall. We both looked very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shouted, because I love her. Lewis! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine, very well. You may go to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs with each other while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black 4-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom. He started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said good night, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Shut up, preps, okay? Fucking preps. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I sprayed paint in my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk. It's so fucking hardcore. And a glass of red blood. Someone suddenly bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the whale face and forgot the words. He was wearing so much eyeliner that was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have any glasses anymore, and he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's. And there was no sound on his scar on his forehead, and he had. All right, I'm gonna pause it. That's enough. Okay. I think it was Harry.